Minutes late. It has been a day. Don't I say this every time I get on? Oh, by the way, it's been a day. Today, Reagan is bringing up my feeds, so I can't see anything yet. But I'll say hi to some friends here in a minute, and then we're gonna welcome Alicia on. So today, for the first time in probably 7 years. What? Make sure you're on restream. Oh, since it's your iPad. Hold on, sorry. I just realized. Restream. How do I? You go. Hold on, guys. Oh no, I'm on restream. Okay, we're good. Just making sure. Whew. For the first time in 7 years today, I forgot a class. Like, not just any class, my class. Like, Featherweight Doctor hosted Featherweight Club at Quilting Mayhem. Wasn't on my calendar because I moved the date around a little bit. And so my ladies, my gracious ladies, were welcomed me an hour late because I was not even dressed to be in class today. I didn't have my teeth brushed. I barely had my hair combed in a messy bun. It was a situation. So everything I had planned for the day that was on my calendar got expunged. Is that a word? I think it's a word. Thank you, sweetheart. And yeah. I haven't done this in such a long time, forgotten a class, probably 7 years. And I'd like to say it was the first and only time, but I actually can't even say that. Anyway, I have Alicia waiting in the wings here. So let me bring her on, and then we are going to, I know, hold on. And then we're going to welcome her, and we're going to talk about, a couple of vintage feet. And I'm going to say hi to a few ladies after I bring Alicia on. So let me grab her. All right, there she is. Hi,
Alicia. Hey, guys.
Okay, so while Alicia's getting set up there, I'll tell you what we're doing in a moment. Let me just say hi to some friends, and then we can get going with our show here. I hope everybody's having a good day today. I hope everybody's having a better day today than I am. Sorry, my YouTube thing was messed up. Hang on. I can't. Uh-oh. Someone is on that I actually had an appointment with today that I had to cancel with because I was supposed to be at another quilt shop. Oh, God. Okay. Let me say hi to Angel in Houston. Hello, Odie in Oregon. Hello, hello. Joanna in Mississippi. Linda in Texas. Linda in Tennessee. Becky in Kennydale, Texas. Oh, she says my hair looks nice. Thank you, dear. Thank you. And then Lisa Meadows, my buddy in Phoenix, is on. Judy P is on. Hi. Debbie Sinclair is on from Kentucky. Lisa says, if that's the worst thing's ever happened to you, you're doing great. That isn't actually the worst thing that's ever happened to me, but we don't need to talk about that. And then Miss Lynetta Fox, who was gracious enough to allow me to reschedule with her today because we were supposed to have a training. Oopsie. And then Kathy Zoka in Coville, Michelle in Oklahoma. Oh, everybody's saying hi, Alicia. Fran is on. Joe Mitchell from Ellen Joe in Mississippi. Pauline is on from Texas. Nancy's on from Lake Stevens. Susan's on from Arlington. Hi, Susan. And Jeanette is on. Hello, hello. Kathy's on. You guys, Kathy's on. She is the newest Featherweight owner. She doesn't have her machine yet, though. She is the lovely recipient of the 61 that we unearthed over last weekend. Hello, and Teresa is on. Hello, hello. Okay. Good Lord. Thank you guys so much for joining us. I so appreciate it. So tonight is Attachment Wednesday. What that means is Alicia from Featherweight38, this is totally her idea. I can take zero credit in this whole idea, has been with me for a few weeks on a collaboration. We are having so much fun. This party's going to continue. We're going to do the adjustment.
Working with others.
Yeah, right. So we're going to do the adjustable hemmer next week. Tonight is going to be the ruffler and the rolled hemmer. One of the reasons why Alicia and I really like doing this kind of stuff is, first of all, it gets our hands on these machines and we can really dig into some of the original really dig into some of the original hang on. Ray, do you see this? See what? Hold on one sec. Hold on, guys. Sorry. I think we have a creeper. Hold on one sec. Nope. Okay, hold on. I got to kick someone off. Hold on. How do I do this, Ray?
Why do you think they're being
I'm sorry, guys. If you're getting weird messages, I'm kicking someone off. We have a creeper.
You can say ban from page.
I just banned him.
People do that on a sewing page.
Yeah, I mean, people with nothing better to do, I guess. Okay.
Obviously. Oh my gosh.
Oh shoot, he's doing everybody. How do I? You got it.
I'm gonna try to.
Reagan's on it. Uh-oh, what's going on?
I blocked him.
You blocked him? You ignore the Nigerian fellow. Do we block him sufficiently? Okay, I'm sorry about that, you guys. Okay. Come on, guys. We're having a sewing show here. Give me a break.
Want an antique attachment?
Uh-oh, he's... Okay. We're going to jump off and we're going to jump right back on because he's not leaving us alone. So I'm going to... You guys come right back or jump right back on. I'm going to jump off, ban him from the page altogether, and then Alicia, I'm going to send you a different invite. Okay. Everybody stay tuned. Sorry, hang on. Up with me. Alicia, you're up with me.
That's fine.
I'm sorry, guys. I think we successfully banned the creeper. I apologize. Let me just make sure I'm back up. Thank you for your patience. I'm really usually very careful who I let on in my groups and stuff, but I guess my page is public and everybody can get on that, wants to get on. But I would like to only have people on that are interested in, like, sewing machine content. Okay.
I think that's how it is if it's like your business page, right? Like
it has to be public. I can't. Yeah. If I have a private group.
Right.
Okay. I think we're back on. Is everybody there? Snort at me or something. Where's Denise? She needs to snort at me. I need to open. Gosh, guys, I'm very sorry. Why am I getting shocked? What's going on? Okay. Private window, new window, YouTube. Good Lord. Someone needs to fire me. Live. Okay, good. Becky's on. She's back on. We're good. Okay, we're good. Just need to get to my feed on YouTube. Okay. Thanks, guys. Sorry about that. I think we kicked him. No one click on, if he's back on, for some reason I haven't successfully kicked him. No one click on him. Okay. You guys know who I'm talking about if you're getting messages from him. All right. Yay. I think we're here. So I totally lost my train of thought. Alicia, where were we?
We were talking about how when you buy these adorable little featherweights, they come with these really oddball attachments that half of us don't even know what to do with. And, not everybody has the super rare attachments, but I can guarantee someone has something like this in that featherweight box.
Yep. That's exactly why I thought this was a great idea when you came up with it. Exactly.
Basically, the main thing about it all is, how do I use these things? Like, what is this? What does this do? Like, we know the ruffler can produce ruffles, but how do I produce the ruffles, right? So that's where we were going. We were talking about just how
modern day uses,
how these attachments are. Everybody's got them if you have a featherweight. I shouldn't say everybody, because some featherweights don't come with attachments, but you can go over to the featherweight doctor and she's got some available for you, so
I have a picture. I bless you. Did you just sneeze? I have a picture of a quilt. So one of my good friends works in Issaquah at one of the quilt shops. Gasipium is a quilt shop. Val said, "Hey, I just finished a quilt with the ruffler. Here's a picture of my quilt." So let me show everybody. Look, so this is Val's quilt from Gasipium and Issaquah. And she used the ruffler attachment on the featherweight. And yeah, I thought fabulous. What a fabulous idea
That's so cute.
for a binding on a quilt, to put the binding on and have it be a ruffler. Because I mean, a lot of this stuff was like for little girls' dresses and stuff back in the day, and people don't really make their own. Well, some people make their own clothes. But not everybody. And so I thought, what a great modern attachment, or what a great modern day application of this vintage attachment, to use it as a ruffle on the outside of a quilt.
So did she stitch that just like on the top piece, and then the behind it's just like a raw edge then?
I think what she did, she didn't give me the specifics, but I imagine what she did was she enveloped it and then quilted it. So stuck the enveloped it like a pillow, like a decorative pillow with the ruffle already tucked in, and then opened it back up and probably did the tacking. I didn't see whether it looked like it was machine quilted, so she must have then machine quilted it after the ruffle was on.
Because I'd be curious, because I've never seen something like that. That's adorable. So
yeah, no, it is so cute. And if it's not all that big, you can totally do that. Add the ruffle. I've also seen some like modern applications where people, okay, so follow me down the rabbit hole here. So you quilt your quilt, you put your ruffle on with your raw edges all towards the outside, and then you sew enveloping strips onto the back of it and hand tack those down. So you can miter it. Because I did this whole quilt as you go a couple years ago with another really good friend of mine by the name of Roxanne Carter. She's pretty quilting famous here in the Pacific Northwest. And that was how she had us do our quilt as you go borders.
I've never done something like that, so I would be really interested to learn how to do something like that.
Yeah,
because that sounds like fun.
It's a pretty cool technique. Very cool. So anyway, let's see what you got here, girl. How do we put this thing on? By the way, Alicia and I are using some resources. So these are both written by the same gal, Nancy Johnson Sebro.
Begins with an S, guys. It ends with an S right there.
This is all super professional production here, friends.
Her name's Nancy. Nancy. Just Google Nancy
and Featherweight.
Portable.
And then there's also a green book.
There is a green book.
And then the purple book. And then this is, I think, the abbreviation of both of those. So,
and I was looking them up. I don't think they're in production anymore, but people do still sell them. But they're going for a pretty penny. So if you can get your hands on one of these, you are a lucky duck.
Yeah, I have all three of them. Can I locate the other two right now? No. But what I love about it is she kind of blew up the original manuals into bigger, crisper pictures. So she kind of goes through all of the different setup and everything, especially on this ruffler. This has like 14, not really 14, but like many different adjustments.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. So what do we do, Alicia?
Well, let me pull this off here. So I am not going to lie. I've got him on because this attachment is not the easiest to get on your machine. So because the needle here is in the way, you've got the alligator mouth, or like even you could call it
your duck mouth.
Duck mouth, yep. And that's going to go, over top of this. Oh, I can't see. There we go. The needle bar. So you got to finagle that on there while trying to not hit the needle and prick your finger, because that happened to me this afternoon.
Oh, no.
And then attach it on here. So let's see if I can do this one-handed.
Oh, no. All
right. So here it is off. Make sure that you've got your, oh my gosh, I'm like at a loss for words now. Uptake lever in the highest position. So that way you've got enough space here.
Okay.
And you're going to take this little duck thing, and you're going to go in kind of like at this angle here. See that? See how I've got this tilted right here?
Yep.
And then I've got this on here on my needle bar. And then you'll kind of swoop down, and it should go ahead and click right into place that you should be able to then use your thumb screw and attach that right in.
Wait, hold on. Is mine not complete? Where do you attach the thumb screw?
Hold up yours. Let's see.
Is it obvious?
Okay, so you're going to go on the opposite way. So
Where?
your thumb screws, like, see how all the gadgets are going to be facing you. The adjustment, that thing that you got your thumb on, is going to be facing you.
Oh my gosh, I see it now. Holy
Yep.
guacamole. I
So
had
then,
it backwards. Good Lord. Oh my gosh.
I was like, what is she talking about? The thumb
What
screw.
are you
It's the
doing?
same thing.
I'm really tired today. I'm so sorry.
I was a little confused, Darlene.
Holy guacamole. I apologize. Judy P wants to know if we should remove the needle first. Is that
You know
better?
what? That's funny that she should ask that, because I was actually doing that. And then you've got to try to legitimately thread it thread it through here. And it was like, if you have a hard enough time seeing the eye of a needle, try trying to stick your fingers like this and trying to get it in there. So long story short, yeah, you can totally take the needle out, but then
I'm
you're
about to figure out how to do this because I did not have my machine threaded. Good job, Darlene. Gosh. Well, now that I have it going the right way, thanks everybody who told me it was backwards.
I'm gonna stick my camera's gonna face down for a second while I adjust my tripod here.
Okay. Haha, yep. I got it all. First try.
Now you can
find a refreshing hug. You know what I do.
Now I gotta find, there's my machine, I think.
Okay, so I'm bobbin and top thread in. Yes, ma'am. Okay.
I am trying to adjust my tripod here and it's not working very well. There we go. All right.
I see you.
Is he in this? Is he actually in the square?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now this little piece right here that goes across the top,
where the numbers are, I have a 1, a 6, and a star.
You have a is that all the numbers you have?
1, 6. I'm sorry, 12.
Yes.
Star.
Okay, so I have star, 12, 6, and 1.
Okay.
So I don't really know if I used the star the last time. I do know that that little number is what's going to give us these these ruffles.
Okay.
So
the higher the number, the more ruffly? Is that a word?
The higher the number, I think, the more stitches between each time it kicks it.
Oh, okay. So the higher the number.
And the one way I'm going to be able to tell is if I go ahead and stick this in here, because I knew this and then I kind of forgot it. I'm not going to lie.
I've never done anything like that.
All right. So when you stick your fabric or your strip in here, I've been using some 2-inch strips here, and now I've got it caught on here. It looks blue. I'm going to take this off real fast. This thing, it's like a blue.
Oh, yeah.
It's a blue piece of metal. You're going to stick your strip in between here for what we're doing today. Now, I believe the manual, and it's been a while since I played around with it. I think you can stick your regular fabric underneath this and then stick something on top if you just wanted to put a ruffle, attach it to a piece of fabric. That's why I was asking.
Like a piece of lace or something?
Okay. Yeah. So you could stick your main piece of fabric underneath the attachment, and then you would stick what you want ruffled down through this little thing. Or something like that. I can't remember. I know how to make the ruffle. That's about it. I have not used this in modern day application. That's on my to-do list too for Futuristic Attachment Wednesday. Okay. Is actually utilizing these in applications. But we haven't gotten that far. I'm just trying to get through all the attachments first.
There's so many.
There are so many. So you're going to stick that piece of fabric between these two little blue things.
Okay.
And just get it good enough to where it's right underneath where your needle's going to go down.
Okay.
And when you are listening to this, it does make a clicking noise.
Okay.
So just be aware of that. I've got this set on 12. So the 12 is going to make the super tight stitches. So what it's going to do is it's going to stitch, what I'm thinking is it stitches like 12 times and then kicks it. So this little thing right here actually kicks the fabric in, and this is what creates the ruffle. So if you watch, it's going to go so, kick, so, kick.
Okay.
And so the 12 is making these really close together tight ruffles.
Okay, I'm trying to try this here. Clickety sounds amazing, by the way.
He's oiled.
Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, except I'm not stitching, but I saw it kick.
Yep.
Why am I not stitching?
Do you have your bobbin thread pulled up through?
I did. My thread broke. My tension on my presser foot tension really is quite pinchy. Did you have to loosen your presser foot tension?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I'm going to loosen my...
But I will say this. I think I forgot to put my presser foot down.
Oh, and it was still sewing. Nice.
I'm going to tell you, Clickety actually is the machine that gives me no trouble. I can't tell you how many times I've gone backwards on the hand wheel, which we all know is a featherweight no-no.
No.
Yep. And he does not give me any trouble. And then I sit there and I'm like, why did you do that? Why did you let me do that? And he's the perfect machine.
Okay, let's see.
Well, guess what? Now my thread broke. What are you doing, Darlene?
I'm sorry. Totally my fault. Okay, let me bring my thread up from the bottom. What is going on down here? Retro, I see a thread nest. Jeez. Okay, well, Mary, my school bell is out of commission here. I have thread hanging out from behind the bobbin assembly. So I'm just watching at this point.
I'm
not
to
going to do major surgery on camera.
We could turn it into Surgery Wednesday.
Yeah, how do you get a big, fat, nasty thread mess out of your bobbin area?
There we go. I'm going to change it to 6.
Oh, Reagan goes, that might be good for Monday, Mom.
Thank you, Reagan.
Odie says, I have 2 different kinds of rufflers. 2 have 2 adjustments, and the other one's like Alicia's. Oh, interesting. I didn't know there was multiple kinds of rufflers.
There are. That's why I was asking which one, because some of them, I think, only have 3. Like 3 different adjustments, where this one has 4.
Interesting.
And yeah.
Oh, look at how good that is. I love that.
So now we're going to go to 1.
So when I used to do rufflers back in the day, I would just baste stitch everything and then scrunch everything up to make the ruffle, but it wasn't a consistent ruffle. I love the fact that you can do the whole strip on one of those,
well, guess
settings.
What? My lever just busted. Look.
Oh my gosh,
oh my gosh.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Well, we are quite the pair. So I have a thread nest in my machine and your presser foot.
Okay, now my presser foot's going up and down.
Oh.
What is going on?
Oh no. Well, at least it's fixed.
Long story short, guys. This is the ruffler attachment. And what this goes to show you is that even us have problems with our featherweight.
Even the experts. I just kind of thought, oh, right, experts.
Yeah. I don't know that I would use that word for tonight's showcasing, Darlene.
Blue Diva, who's a fan over in UK, said, "Oh no, double doom." Sandy V said, "Good grief."
Clearly, our featherweights are telling us something. They're mad.
Well, I didn't do anything to Mary.
I know. Now I can't see the eye. I think it's time to move on to the next attachment.
Okay, thank you. Yes, please. Is the oh my gosh, someone just said, "Is this the sip and sew?" No, we have not.
Maybe it should be at this point.
I'll take a glass of red, please.
Oh my gosh, I finally got it through. Cheesy Pete.
Oh my gosh.
All
oh,
right.
Good. So Danny girl, who is, or Danielle, she's my new friend. She was trying it out at the same time. Hers worked, she said.
Good. Maybe she should be the one that's on the camera.
Yeah. She's in Ontario, Canada. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Okay, yeah, let's go on to the next one before the machines blow up again.
All right, so this one is going to create this nice, cute little scene. Should I be able to do this correctly? So this attachment, I promise y'all, is not going to take Einstein to attach to the machine. It's going to be real simple. We're just going to be able to add this on here. Clickety. We're going to be able to add this on here correctly.
Clickety. Listen, girl.
Yeah.
You're paying attention here.
All right. Okay. Let's turn off this light again so that way we can actually see.
Gracious.
Oh my gosh.
Another friend said, "I'm a little bit terrified to keep sewing on Vera right now." Vera, her featherweight, was named after Vera the virus. She bought it as one of her crazy quarantine purchases. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so
Alicia, I just love you. Oh my gosh, no, my bobbin won't go. Okay, I'm not messing with Mary anymore. She is.
She's done.
Maybe I should grab one of the other 17 featherweights in the room and see if I can break that one too. So I actually have Shaw Farm on YouTube's like, "Hi from Texas. Have y'all," definitely from Texas. She actually typed out "y'all," done a tucker attachment. I'm not sure what to do with this. The pin tuck. We're gonna bite that one off. Shaw Farm on another installment.
Yeah, that's a different day. I'm not gonna lie, I have that one and I have been scared to do it myself.
I know.
So we'll get there.
Okay.
Clearly, we've got to tune up these machines prior to any event.
Well, we both have had kind of days, if you know what I mean. Blue Diva wants to know, yes, the attachment will work on both the two. Yeah, that's true. They'll work on the 201 and the 221, but not the 301 because that's a tall slant shanked shaft. Machine.
Any 221 attachments will work on any Singer low shank machine.
Yep.
The 301s are what are called a slant shank machine, and you'll see it. It goes like this.
It goes at an angle, right? Yeah. All right. Okay. Let's. Emily on Shaw Farm. Emily, thanks for your question. All right. Let's see about this rolled hemmer. Now, I have used the rolled hemmer before. I was finishing the edge of a single thickness apron, and I wanted just a nice finished edge without having to put a binding on it or like a binding.
And it does that very nicely.
Yeah, oh, for sure. So let us see her in action. Mary's just going to sit this one out. Go clickety go. Go clickety go.
So in doing this demonstration, I'm just going to point out a few things that I noticed that are kind of helpful because as beautiful as this stitch, it happens, it does really well. If for some unknown reason you lose the fabric, you're going to miss the stitch and then you're going to basically just have sewn and there's a raw edge still. So what I noticed on these cute little attachments here if you look, there's like this slight little indentation.
Mm-hmm.
And what I noticed when I feed my fabric through this, there's a cone almost, and it's what
Yep.
rolls. It's the roller.
Yep.
It's what rolls the fabric
I
in
do
here.
know
So
that
what
you
I
have to
noticed,
hold, that corner up like that.
yes,
Exactly.
yep. If your fabric, when you're holding it, can at least kind of touch that indentation and be like lay that far over,
Yep.
you're not going to miss the stitch. If
Right.
your fabric falls through like this and it doesn't meet up on the roller, you're going to miss the stitch. So I will say this one is really easy to use, but it does take a little bit of practice. And
I did notice that.
I'm going to stick. Yeah, I'm going to stick this up here for a second, and then I'll bring you guys back down because I can hold it and do it one-handed once I get it fed through. So this, I'm using, again, a 2-inch strip here. And you just kind of feed it on the side through the roller and put down your presser foot. Don't be like me that doesn't do that. And then you're going to...
I've never done that before.
Right. You're just going to... You want to make sure that you've got it as far as you can to the hole. Otherwise, again, you're going to just bird nest it. We don't want that to happen. And it's bird nesting. See?
Oh, clickety, come on,
Come on.
Janet Hudson, we have not done the blind stitch attachment, but that's on a future show also.
Yes. Okay. We got to get our machines to actually do what they need to do.
Peggy Morrison thinks I need to practice using these on the Sip and Sew on Friday. We have done this before, but sometimes this just happens when the lights go on and it's lights, camera, action, and then
I literally just
karma.
did this attachment like 30 minutes prior to this show just to like freshen up on the situation, and for some unknown reason I'm not sure what is going on here. So oh my gosh, I think I know why. My stitches are adjusted to stitching 15. That was the problem. Okay.
Oh, baby stitches, yes. Hello, Michael Savoy. Thanks for joining us. We have a new Featherweight owner on, and and it has its original table. And we are not being a good demonstration of how easy this is to operate.
Oh. Don't mind. You know what? This is Attachment Wednesday. That's not regular sewing. So your Featherweight is gonna stitch beautifully with minimal issues.
Franny, we haven't had nothing to drink. Alicia, well, I can't speak for Alicia. I have had nothing to drink. I've had water.
Alicia doesn't typically drink, so what you see is what you
get. Pauline over on YouTube said that wine would make it a lot more fun.
At this point, I don't even know that we need wine.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
So this is, as you can see, there's the stitch.
So pretty.
So again, you're going to hold this, and you just want enough of the fabric to be kind of going over that indentation, because if the fabric drops, so does your stitch, so to speak. So I'm just going to kind of hold that. See how it's dropping?
It seriously is like the coolest, like most elementary looking thing. But it still finishes like again, napkins and table runner. Like even if you had a nice uh-oh, Michael says I've been too scared to use it yet. Well, practice, Michael.
Too afraid to use the attachment or the Featherweight?
Oh, I hope not the Featherweight. The Featherweight should not scare you.
The Featherweight should not scare you. And this attachment, we can give you a long list of more scarier attachments.
Like the pin tuck.
Yeah. So there you go. Look at that.
Yay! Way to go, clickety.
So it's just a really pretty, nice stitch.
Well, so let's brainstorm modern day applications. I don't think there would be one in quilting per se, but definitely like
your quilt would be too thick for sure.
Yeah, I would think like sheer curtains, tablecloths, napkins. bottom hem of a shirt.
I was
What do
going
you
to say,
think?
honestly, if you're like hemming your shirt, if it's like too long, you could easily
Oh, for sure.
use that on there.
I think there's several non-quilting applications.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just depends on what you're making and what you want that final stitch to look like. I mean, mine's a little jagged here because I was one-handing it, but hey, if I was actually physically making something, it wouldn't look like that.
Right.
It's
You
just
may have been really trying. Alicia, you are delightful. Thank you so much for coming on here and helping us humiliate ourselves. If you can't laugh at yourself, then this probably isn't the show for you. I mean,
like, honestly, who would have thought that both machines would be like, oh, look, well, that one's going to go down. Why don't I go down too with the ship?
No, thank you. Oh, here's some. So we have, Danielle, it's not called a blind hem. It's the rolled hem.
Mm-hmm.
And Sandy Martin said doll clothes are a good modern day.
Yes.
That's a great idea.
That's a really good idea.
Judy P said handkerchiefs. That's another great
I think we actually mentioned handkerchiefs in one time when we were talking about this.
I think so. Yeah.
I think we did.
I think that would be a great.
Because you could use that sweet embroidery attachment, and then you could do these cute little things, and then you could do some embroidery, like a monogram.
So sweet Blue Diva in UK is telling everybody to make sure that they hit the like button. She's sweet. Share this video with your friends if you want to give them a good laugh.
We're going to teach you attachments and style.
Danielle said, if so, a modern day application using, what's the RFID blocking? Oh, for that's where you can't, the credit card, you can't get your credit card scanned, right? Fabric requires a rolled hem. Good application, Danielle. Nice.
I didn't even know.
All right, friends.
Good to know.
How is it going with your website? Give everybody a quick update. I saw fabric arrived.
Fabric has arrived. We did a pre-order of the gemstone fabric, and so there is some leftover bolts, and I'm getting ready to showcase a Creative Grids hexagon ruler. Yeah. And I will be putting together some kits for a bee's life to make like a cute little wall hanging. So I'm just waiting for that fabric to arrive, and then I'm gonna get amazing.
Look at you go. Look at you go, girl.
It's slow and steady, but slow and steady wins the race, right?
It's like I'm going to be like, I knew her when someday. That's what it's going to be like.
So we've got needles added on to our website now, thread, and we'll slowly but surely be. I'm going to do a Christmas in July with 2 different projects and have the kits available for that too. But it's all in due time.
Oh, Becky's on here bragging about you. UPS delivered my fabric. Nice. All right, friends. Alicia, I have taken up too much of your time tonight. You are my hero. Thank you so much for jumping on with me. I look forward to future collaborations. I think we decided next week we were going to, both of us spend a little more time with our machines and our attachment ahead of time, but we are going to, do the adjustable hemmer.
Another one that freaks me out, just a small smidgy. So I've been saving the best for last.
Have you seen the picture in the book?
No.
I'm not gonna lie. That thing splits open like a Pac-Man.
Oh yeah, I have seen that.
Yeah, that freaked me out. You know, maybe if we were both like talented seamstresses instead of amazing quilters, this wouldn't be so intimidating. Yeah, exactly. But I feel like, because my expertise is generally in quilt construction, quilt finishing, this stuff kind of scares me half to death. Oh,
flat
Cheryl,
pieces, straight stitch.
Cheryl Wickline wants to know your website. Alicia, tell us your website.
It's super easy, guys. It's featherweight38.com.
All right, friends. Oh, Blue Diva called us legends.
I'll take it.
I've been called worse.
And I'm going to tell you right here and now, this show's going to get better and better.
All right, friends. Well, I'm going to sign off. Alicia, you're amazing as always. And we are going to, not her and I, but I will be back on Friday here on Featherweight Doctor for my sip and sew. Check out Alicia's page too on Featherweight Doctor. She posts a lot of like shorter videos during the week and with lots of good. She had a couple of great needle information videos earlier this week. So check out her stuff. And until Friday, ladies, and otherwise, Alicia will be back next week. And we'll be doing the adjustable hemmer. Yay! Tell Stephen and the kids I said hi and have a good night.
I will. And thank you all so much for having me. It's great. It's fun.
You're welcome. Anytime, sister. All right. Well,